When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes and brown hair, how could I resist the color of your stare? It doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down when I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is lost between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, time.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch, towing the slab in today's game, Ryne Nelson. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That misses the zone, and that's ball two.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That one misses, and that's ball three. Fouled off. He was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Way outside, and that is ball one. Outside.
No strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. McCann fires. Out. Caught stealing.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
That's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Two out, space is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Michael Wacha. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Base hit center field. And it gets by him. 1 run's in.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
First and second, no outs. Now it's going to be Josh Naylor. And that bunted towards third. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Suarez swings and drives one. Deep left field. Going. Gone. He jacks that one out to left. His 29th of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's Gurriel. Left field, way back there, and it hits the fence. One gone, runner at first. James McCann stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Puts a bunt down. The throw to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense
fires across the diamond, inning over, although plenty of damage done. 3-run shot for Arizona. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Top of the second. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Nelson back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
And there's a ball. And another ball. And there's a foul ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Runner on the move. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. That one missed.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. 1 out, bases empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Jack Caglione stands in now and watches strike 1. And the next pitch is way outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 1 out. Lofton digs in now. Misses again, 5 in a row. That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
No strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. In for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Ball one there. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one not close. And it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. All loaded up here at the top of the second. This to third. To second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. The wide to kick the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So the batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 21st of the year. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Berg. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Michael Wacha departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Steven Cruz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the top of the wall. And that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Pavin Smith. Trying to move him over here, and that's a foul ball. Sack bunt towards third. Garcia slings it across. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bunts it towards the mound. To first,
He's out.
2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. And that is the third out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chase Field, and now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Not even close there, and it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. Line drive, come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Jonathan India at the plate.
Counts
Not
1-0.
close with that one. Ball 1. India measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2018. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. And
Ryne.
another ball. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
One down, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. First offering, runner goes, and that is out of play. Fastball is outside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Three-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
India, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it hits the fence. Gliding around third is India. He'll score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And the first offering is not close. Runner at second, 2 down. That's off the mark, and now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. Fly ball down the line. Smith should have this one. Nabs it, and that is that. KC gets one on the double, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. James McCann in now. And a sac bunt here. Sends it to Perez. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder
Alec Thomas now, 0 for 1 so far.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss.
Puts a bunt down. Garcia fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Here's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. He's already homered in this game. And he lays one down the left side. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Puts a bunt down. India gets it to first, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it though 6-1. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one.
Two balls, no strikes.
And there's
Three
a ball.
balls, no strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they close the gap. It's 6-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. He reached out a walk his first time. Fastball is outside.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And another ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting left fielder
Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. Walked his first time. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That one missed. That one not close, and now 3-0. That's out to center field. Thomas gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting catcher Freddie Fermin.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. He's 0 for 1. Not
Ball
even
one,
close
no
there. Ball 1.
2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
That swing is all about confidence, sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
Isbell stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Not close with that one. 2-0. And that's down and away. And that one is in for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out.
Right on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man. Relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Back here in the desert, and now Geraldo Perdomo. one ripped right center field. It has the distance, gone. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 7-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Josh Naylor. Both 2 in this one. Sack bunt towards third. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez will hit next. And that one wrapped foul. And that's a base hit. And out to a board. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Line drive, Adam in center field. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here is James McCann. He's been a great free agent sign. Gets the bunt down the right side. Perez gets it to first. That's the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Royals 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Nelson back to work. And ball 1.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff because right now they've yet to get a single hit on anything other than a fastball.
Nelson winds and deals. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
So until they prove they can at least fight some of that off-speed stuff off, I'd imagine they're going to keep getting a steady diet of breaking balls, changeups, and the like.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy.
Up next for the Royals.
Man at first, nobody out. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside. India aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And he takes a strike. In the air, right side of the infield. Alexander. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryne Pasquantino.
And the batter now, Vinny Pasquantino. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryne Nelson will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Eduardo Rodriguez taking over on the mound.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
First pitch, not close. Man at first, 1 away. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Gurriel handles the chance. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And the first offering is not close. And there's a ball.
No strikes.
The D-backs up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ryne.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Ball 1, no strikes. Fastball is outside. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 3. There's the strike.
Count's full.
And they're all loaded up.
Now batting, number 14.
2 outs, bases full. So up now for Kansas City, Jack Caglione. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And delivers outside. Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
At the plate, Nick Lofton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8, Royals 3. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Michael Lorenzen. He's been so good against lefties. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Trying to move him over here. India tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. This is Corbin Carroll.
We know that's a front though. Yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah. If you really with the city, say what.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Erceg, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thomas over at second, 1 down. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Bunted back towards the mound. In plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So up next, Pavin Smith. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Fires over to first. Inning over. D-backs add a pair on the homer. It's now 10-3. Back after this on the show.
I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop. Spend 300 for the flip flop.
Back here at Chase Field, and now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin. Fermin in his second season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one missed.
No strikes.
That one
Two
not
balls,
close.
no strikes.
And it's 2-0. And
Ryne.
another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. 1 for 2. That misses the zone. 1-0. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Ryne.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Jonathan India getting ready to hit. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Hey!
Yeah, that's fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, not close.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
The shortstop takes the ball. Not even close there. And now 3-0. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him. And 1 away. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is full. Next offering way off the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-1. Fastball is outside. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, they clear the bases.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
One out, runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Garcia. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Man at second.
3 balls, no strikes.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Pasquantino around third. He's safe. It's 10-7.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first with 1 gone. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Off the mark there, and the count now 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
3-0.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And there's the automatic. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying and into the pool. It's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-9.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So digging in, Jack Caglione. That's
Ball
way
1, no
outside. Ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. So 2 balls and no strikes. Rodriguez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Now 3-0. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Lofton, the next to hit, takes outside. That one not close.
No strike.
Now 2-0. And that's outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Freddie Fermin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas sizing it up. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That
3
one
balls,
misses,
no strike.
and that's ball 3. Kyle Isbell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, left side. Gurriel has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Royals 9. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the 1st.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
And a base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. goes yard. And they add on. It's 13-9. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
And the Cubs manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Michael Lorenzen gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Lucas Erceg on to pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the catcher up to hit, James McCann. Puts a bunt down. Perez takes it himself. One away, bottom of the sixth. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. 1 for 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. Gone! It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 14-9.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Blaze Alexander. Puts a bunt down. Not in time. That's a bunt single. So now the DH spot, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And a bunt towards third. And he barehands it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now, Pavin Smith. Bunting, and he pops it up. Stretches out and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 6 full. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
That's outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1. Fastball is outside. And the next pitch is way outside.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Fouled off left side. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And another ball. Not even close there. 3 balls, no strikes. Isbell on at first, nobody out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas gets under it, brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That one not close, and it's 3-0. And that one pulled foul. Three-2 now.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Royals.
And now the DH, Vinny Pasquantino.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
And the first offering is not close. That one missed. Next pitch misses way outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas sizes this one up. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. And there's a ball.
No strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Headed towards the corner. Smith makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Angel Serpa.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. 1 for 4 with a double. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. And it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 16-9. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And now, James McCann. And a sac bunt here. Sends it to Perez. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, this is fielder, Alex.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house.
Stepping in, Alec Thomas.
And you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down?
And that bunted towards third. Sends it to Perez. Just got him on that one. Here's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Gurriel. He'll score easily, and he's got a double, his 4th hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Angel Serpa done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Sam Long. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So up next, Corbin Carroll. And he lays one down the left side. Garcia slings to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 8th inning coming up. D-backs lead it 17-9. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated.
2 balls,
I'm more of a
no
Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Rip towards third. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ball popped up. Alexander. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Nick Lofton. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah.
3 balls.
He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And another ball. That one misses. 3-0. In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Arizona's on top 17-9. Back here in the desert, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. On a line out towards center. Isbell makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He will score. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Man at second with 1 away. Now the 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez. This one smoked out to left. Lofton pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's smashed towards center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, D-backs out in front, 18-9. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. So bases all loaded up. So here's the Royals DH, Vinny Pasquantino. Rodriguez back to work. And that's outside. Isbell at third. India over at second. Witt at first with no outs.
2 balls, no
and
strike.
another ball. Outside
3
low.
balls,
And
no
that's
strike.
ball 3. On the ground, 2 ball. He comes home with it. On the nailer. They get 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Last chance for the Royals. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. Now a lot of screaming from inside the dugout. Here comes the umpire, and he's warning both benches.
You know, that right there, Boog, woke up the entire team, and not sure you want to do that. These players didn't like what they saw, and they made sure to let everybody know about it, and I don't blame them.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the 9th. Did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. And here's the first baseman, Salvador. Oh, my. They're intentionally walking in a run. What's going on here?
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. 2 outs, bases are full.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens that, you know, drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. That one not close. And now 2-0. That one missed. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks slug their way to a win in this one.
Today, this team put up video game numbers. Unbelievable, insanely impressive performance, especially in terms of the home runs they hit. Not something you see very often.
Don't really matter the Lord, you almost turn it to furnace. Love hotel after candle at dinner. was 11, I crushed my feet like a vice. I couldn't find them bigger. The match is perfect. The way this new culture, they're trying to call me a democracy. Rig, I get it. I take it back and I split it away. So I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising up.